Praise be Jesus Christ, now and forever. One of the most encouraging, comforting, and important statements of the Lord in the Gospel of St. John is the affirmation from the Word who is truth that He and He alone and no other is the way, the truth, and the life. This word encourages us when we doubt or struggle, comforts us when we weaken in our resolve, and gives us the ability to begin again if we have failed or faltered. The claim, as we know, is audacious. To paraphrase C.S. Lewis, this is either the word of a madman, a bad man, or the word of truth. Some have and will follow both the mad and the bad. They might be people who mesmerize and captivate. We can think, for example, of the likes of both Hitler and Stalin, or other more contemporary fraudsters who have, as the Irish say, the gift of the gab. No word of the Lord is wasted or was wasted. Nothing was ever for effect or to capture a crowd. He spoke, as he said, to bring life and to bring it in abundance. St. Thomas Aquinas, the angelic doctor, in his commentary on St. John's Gospel, had a few words on this statement of Jesus to give us a nugget to chew on this week. Aquinas said that man longs for two things above all. First, the knowledge of the truth, which is proper to him alone, and second, the continuance of his existence, which is common to all created things. The ape, though possessing some characteristics which seem human, does not search for truth or right philosophy. Aquinas is, I'm sure, correct that in some peculiar way all created things desire to continue, although it's not clear how the potted plant expresses that, maybe visibly wilting through lack of water. Christ, Aquinas tells us, is the destination or termination of our journey, or rather the beginning of the end of our journey. His way leads to life, and his truth, the fullness of truth, answers the longing of the human heart, made only to be satisfied by that truth. As with a physical journey, obstacles occur on the way, many of them of our own making. The journey may become long and wearisome. We're tempted sometime to take alternative paths, especially if others promise that they're better routes, or even that the way we have chosen is a lost cause. It's even possible that, either through our own fault or circumstances beyond our control, we become incapacitated or injured on the journey. This is, as you can obviously tell, something of an allegory of the Christian life. St. Thomas Aquinas has a word, a metaphor, to help us. He writes, "It is better to limp in the way than to make good speed beside the way. For he who limps in the way, even though he makes little progress, draws nearer to the destination, whereas he who walks away from the way gets further from the destination the faster he runs." We may think we're making little progress, but as long as we're on the way, not deviating from the route, we will reach the destination. We may be limping, carrying our wounds, but we're not running, as so many are, in the wrong direction. We are all, as the phrase goes, the walking wounded. So carry on limping, because as St. Thomas says, stay close to Christ if you want to be secure. Brethren, be sober, be vigilant, because your adversary the devil, like a roaring lion, walketh about, seeking whom he may devour.